Many people over 60 have shared with us, "I still love my wife, but the desire to be close just isn't like it used to be. I miss the feeling of touching each other without awkwardness, without exhaustion, without distance. I don't want my wife to think I've lost interest, but honestly, I don't even know what's happening to me." If you've ever felt this way, you're not alone. Studies involving thousands of older adults have revealed a sad truth. After the age of 60, reduced blood circulation, hormonal imbalances, and chronic inflammation are the three main factors that quietly cool down intimacy and physical connection in relationships. It's not because you're just getting old. It's not because the love is gone. It's because your body is lacking the essential nutrients needed to truly feel, both physically and emotionally. The good news is, the solution doesn't lie in medication, hormone therapy, or expensive machines. The real game changer is much simpler. When researchers began including specific fruits in the diets of people over 60, the results surprised them. Blood flowed better. Emotions became clearer. And most importantly, the feeling of closeness when touching their partner came back, naturally and gently. The 4 fruits you're about to discover don't just help blood reach the heart and brain better, but also flow to the most sensitive areas, those deeply tied to intimacy, emotion, and long-term connection between partners. If you've ever thought intimacy in later life was just a thing of the past, keep listening, because that can absolutely change, starting with just 1 piece of fruit a day. If this is your first time visiting our channel, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. We share lots of practical, easy-to-follow tips made especially for people over 60 who want to live healthy and live fully. And if you've ever felt cooling down in your relationship, leave a number 1 in the comments. Or if you think this video might help someone you know, don't hesitate to share it with them. Because after 60, closeness shouldn't be something we have to lose. Let's start with the first fruit. Fruit 1. Cranberries, the kidney guardian. If you often feel the urge to urinate unexpectedly, experience discomfort after intimacy, or no longer feel at ease during sex, the issue might not be about desire. Instead, it may stem from declining kidney and urinary tract function, an often overlooked factor that quietly affects the quality of intimacy for people over 60. This is why cranberries, a small fruit usually associated with Thanksgiving, are seen as the silent guardian of pelvic health and emotional connection in older adults. When the kidneys are underperforming, toxins tend to build up in the bloodstream. This can reduce blood circulation and increase inflammation in the pelvic region. As a result, blood flow to the sexual organs is impaired, leading to decreased sensitivity, dryness, burning sensations, frequent urination, and even a loss of desire. For men, this means weakened erectile function. For women, it can turn intimacy into an uncomfortable, even painful experience that lacks the ease it once had. Cranberries contain a special compound called proanthocyanidins, which helps prevent bacteria from sticking to the lining of the urinary tract, thereby reducing the risk of urinary tract infections, UTIs. Beyond that, cranberries also help reduce inflammation and promote better blood flow to the pelvic area, both critical if you're trying to rekindle warmth and intimacy in your relationship. Some studies show that postmenopausal women who regularly consume cranberries report a noticeable reduction in symptoms like painful urination, vaginal dryness, or discomfort during sex. For men, improved kidney function and stabilized blood pressure, benefits linked to cranberries, can indirectly support better circulation to the penis, enhancing erectile strength and duration. How to use them? It's simple. Have a small handful of unsweetened dried cranberries daily. Add them to your morning yogurt, porridge, or salad. If you prefer juice, drink about 100 milliliters of pure cranberry juice each morning. Just make sure it's unsweetened to avoid blood sugar spikes. What matters most isn't consuming a lot all at once, but staying consistent every day. After a few weeks, many older adults report no longer feeling discomfort or dryness during intimacy. In fact, the anticipation, the emotional connection, that warm closeness once thought lost with time, starts to return naturally. Cranberries aren't a miracle cure. But in a world where many older adults silently endure sensitive health issues, adding this simple fruit to your daily diet can make a remarkable difference, not just for pelvic health, but for your relationship, your connection, and the sense of comfort and closeness when you're together. Fruit 2. Red grapes, the flow restorer. As we enter our 60s, one of the most subtle yet deeply impactful changes in our intimate lives is the decline in blood circulation, especially to the lower abdomen and sexual organs. You might start to feel colder in your hands and feet, experience a loss of sensitivity during intimacy, or simply find it harder to connect on a deeper level like you once did. Many people assume this is normal, just part of the natural process of aging. But in truth, much of it comes from a slowdown in the body's internal flow, and red grapes may hold the key to getting that flow moving again. In numerous studies involving older adults, red grapes were found to be rich in resveratrol, a powerful antioxidant known to widen blood vessels, improve vascular elasticity, and boost the production of nitric oxide, a critical factor in maintaining healthy circulation. And when blood flows better, everything else becomes easier too. Your body gets more energy, your mind feels clearer, and most importantly, your response to intimacy returns, naturally, noticeably, and without effort. For men, strong blood flow is the foundation of erectile function. When nitric oxide is working properly, blood is pumped more easily into the penis, improving erection strength, stamina, and a sense of confidence in sexual activity without the need for medication. Many men over 70, simply by eating red grapes daily, have reported noticeable improvements, not just physically, but mentally. They feel vigorous again, still manly, no longer burdened by the quiet weight of powerlessness. For women, red grapes help increase blood flow to the pelvic region, enhancing sensitivity, reducing dryness, and naturally supporting hormone balance. Many older women hesitate to talk about their discomfort during sex, whether out of embarrassment or fear of being a bother. But with just one bowl of grapes a day, many of them rediscover physical closeness without relying on hormone replacements or complicated therapies. You can enjoy red grapes fresh as a midday snack, add them to your breakfast yogurt, or chop them into a salad. Make sure to choose grapes with the skin on, as resveratrol is most concentrated in the skin, not the pulp. If you prefer juice, make sure it's pure grape juice with no added sugar, or even better, just eat the whole fruit. What's most amazing about red grapes isn't that they cure anything miraculously, but how they gently restore your body's natural rhythm that tends to slow with age. They won't make you young again, but they'll help you feel whole, alive, and still deeply connected to the one beside you. And sometimes, that's the most precious thing we can ask for at this stage in life. Fruit 3. Cherries. The intimacy booster. Some couples in their 60s or even 70s still walk hand in hand, whispering something that makes the other laugh, like time has never worn down their connection. But behind that closeness lies more than just love. It's also supported by hormonal balance, good circulation, and quality sleep. 3 factors that aging slowly erodes, often making intimacy feel awkward, rare, or even disappear completely. This is where cherries step in, a gentle yet powerful ally in restoring connection. Cherries are rich in anthocyanins, potent antioxidants that help soften blood vessels and improve their flexibility, which in turn boosts blood flow to very specific but crucial areas of intimacy. The pelvic region, sexual organs, and even parts of the brain responsible for arousal. Unlike fast-acting stimulants, cherries don't jolt your system into excitement. Instead, they build a stable foundation, better circulation, sharper sensations, and a lighter, more relaxed mood, creating the perfect conditions for natural, spontaneous intimacy to return. Even more, cherries naturally contain melatonin, a sleep-regulating compound that promotes deeper, more restorative sleep. And when older adults sleep better, hormones become more balanced, and both body and emotions open up more easily. What many people don't realize is that one of the biggest reasons for low desire in later life isn't about losing the spark. It's simply chronic fatigue. Cherries help you rest deeply, and from there, the desire for closeness can gently return, naturally and calmly. For men, cherries help support nitric oxide production, improving erection quality without placing stress on the heart like synthetic medications. For women, cherries boost blood flow to the vaginal area, reducing dryness, enhancing sensitivity, and restoring comfort and enthusiasm during intimacy. How do you see them? Eat fresh cherries daily, about 1 small bowl, or use frozen, unsweetened, dried cherries, or drink pure cherry juice before bedtime. Combine this with a bit of gentle massage or a few moments of heartfelt conversation, and cherries become a quiet catalyst, awakening emotions in a way that's not loud, but deeply felt. Fruit 4. Papaya. The Energy Awakener. Papaya is one of the most highly praised fruits when it comes to restoring energy and supporting hormonal balance. For men, papaya naturally boosts testosterone production, the hormone that helps maintain muscle strength, sharp memory, and a healthy level of desire. What's more, papaya contains an enzyme called papain, which improves digestion, reduces inflammation, and enhances nutrient absorption, an essential benefit for older adults whose digestive systems may have weakened over time. For women, papaya helps regulate estrogen and supports the adrenal glands, which are responsible for managing the body's stress response. This leads to better alertness, less dryness, and a more open, receptive experience of intimacy. One person put it beautifully. Having papaya each morning feels like flipping a switch back on. I don't need coffee, I don't need supplements, just a portion of papaya, and I already feel different. How to use it? It's simple. Just 1 small bowl of ripe papaya in the morning, on its own, or mixed with plain yogurt, chia seeds, or oats. People who've tried this often report noticeable changes after just a few days. Better sleep, lighter mornings, more flexibility when moving around, and most importantly, a return of that intimate feeling they thought they had left behind. Papaya isn't a miracle cure. But your body, even after decades of life, still responds quickly when it's nourished the right way. You don't need to chase after medications or expensive treatments. All you need is the right food, a little every day, and the willingness to listen to your body's quiet signs of recovery. Papaya doesn't make you younger. It makes you stronger in a way that's honest, natural, and lasting. And that's enough to help you live these post-60 years not just longer, but more fully, with energy, connection, and a renewed sense of self-love. The best part? You don't need to overhaul your entire diet or force yourself into a strict plan. Just start simple, really simple, with one fruit that's easy to enjoy and easy to add to your daily routine. Think about breakfast. That's when your body absorbs nutrients best, and it's also the easiest time to form a new habit. A small bowl of ripe papaya with plain yogurt, a handful of red grapes chilled in the fridge, paired with oats or packed in a to-go container, a spoonful of unsweetened dried cranberries sprinkled on your salad, or a few fresh cherries before bed, gentle on the stomach and great for deeper sleep. You don't need to do everything, just pick one. Do it every day or even just a few times a week. Make it a small act of connection with your body, no pressure, no pushing. Because the true power of these fruits doesn't come from a 3-day breakthrough, but from their quiet, steady effect after 3 weeks, 3 months. You won't feel like you're on a diet or under treatment. You'll simply be adding a little goodness to your life. A small act repeated, like watering a plant each morning. And your body, too, when cared for consistently, will start to respond, gently but clearly. Deeper sleep, brighter mood, a warmer body, and a heart that feels more connected to the one beside you. So don't worry about how to change everything. Just start by adding one fruit to one familiar time of day. Let the rest come naturally, because your body knows what to do when it's nourished the right way. And from these small changes, you'll begin to feel subtle but unmistakable signs. A steadier step, a warmer body, a lighter spirit, and a renewed sense of connection. The things you thought had faded, closeness, desire, the comfort of touch and affection, will slowly return. Not suddenly, not forcefully, but in the most natural way possible. Being 60 or 70 isn't the end of the road. It's the moment to live more deeply, to care for yourself not out of duty, but because you truly deserve it. Your body doesn't need something grand, it just needs you to listen and offer it something good consistently. So if you've been feeling disconnected from intimacy or simply want to feel alive again, don't wait for the right time or the right motivation. Start now, with a grape, a slice of papaya, a spoonful of cherries, or a glass of cranberry juice. Let fruit be more than food. Let it be your way of telling your body, I'm still here for you. And who knows, one day soon, you might look back and smile, because what you thought was lost was really just waiting for you to return. If this message resonated with you, or made you think of someone dear who needs a gentle reminder that there's still a way forward, please share this video with them. A small gesture that could help someone rediscover the hope they thought they had lost. And if you'd like to keep receiving gentle, practical, and deeply thoughtful content like this, hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell. This will be your place for simple, effective ideas tailored for a body that's evolving after 60. Thank you for staying with us until the end. There's still so much good left to live, and starting today, let's live more kindly with our bodies.